Watch how you talk, this is the Marshall sound. Watch where you walk, this is the Marshall sound. We no skylark, never know, we never trust the shadow.
Welcome back to the Sports Back Zone. Following a short stint in New Orleans to watch 2 live NBA games featuring the Pelicans, the winner of Sports Max's NBA promotion sweepstake, Kenesha Sutherland, plus social media influencer Wayne Mitchell, are back home and is still buzzing from their experience. For Wayne, especially, who's previously been in the Big East working as Wayne Marshall, it was a trip he'll treasure for bringing him back to the place credited universally as the birthplace of jazz. Kenesha and Wayne watched the Pelicans lose 107-103 to the Spurs, then saw them beat LeBron and the Lakers 116-108. In the Laker game, they saw LeBron's team blow a 23-point lead as the Pelicans pulled out the win on the back of 26 points from the man known citywide as BI-14, Brandon Ingram, a Lakers reject. All right? Welcome, Kenesha. Welcome, Wayne.
What's up, boss?
Yeah.
Nobody can chat to you now.
No. And tell us why nobody can chat to you right now.
We get to watch 2 NBA games back-to-back, hot match, not a normal thing. We get to see the great LeBron James
goat
in the flesh. You know, there's so much to write home about, literally.
Yeah.
It was a great experience. The NBA staff was so hospitable. That's a word?
Yes, man.
They were wonderful.
Welcoming.
It wasn't just about the NBA games. It was about the experience, you know, on a whole. You know, we got a chance to see and feel New Orleans. I mentioned being there before, but it was a whole different side of New Orleans I get to experience. So I talk about swamp tours.
Yes.
We talk about up close and personal with alligator and something there.
I appreciate the drop off of it. The boat? Whatever it is.
The boat, because it does have chains.
Airboat.
It does have chains, so it's possible for you to even fell over it or if you ever tilt over.
Yeah.
Because I was scared that probably if we tilt, the boat might tilt.
Yeah.
But them have it locked. Them have them thing locked.
So can you just tell me about your experience, man?
Well, my experience, it was awesome. I mean, I've traveled before, but never to New Orleans. So it was superb. As Wayne said, the hostesses, they were awesome. The NBA hostesses, they were awesome. They made sure that we enjoy. It was all about us. It wasn't about them. So whatever it is that they did, what they had planned for us, it was about us experiencing New Orleans on a different level. We see the French Quarter, that's where we were.
Yeah.
And then we had a tour of New Orleans where we see the other side. So, and New Orleans is a whole heap of culture together coming in, and trust me, it was awesome. The food, to see the live jazz. New Orleans have a street, Bourbon Street, that street doesn't sleep.
Yes, no time.
Live jazz. I even saw this lady on her first night there. She had an anaconda on her neck.
Had an anaconda on her neck.
Like a scarf. I should have pulled it on her. Then I should have sent in that video. On her neck, and she was just playing around with it. I'm like,
yeah,
but you know, trust me, it was once in a lifetime opportunity. It was cool, awesome. I would do it again.
What do you say? And it's a shameless attempt at getting you to really exult about what you experienced. Would you say that this has been the experience of your lifetime to date?
Trust me, very much so. Very much so. And I owe it all to Sports Max. It's awesome. Trust me, it's awesome. Because if it wasn't for Sports Max, I wouldn't have had that experience. And I'm not dropping the ball. Sports Max. Thank you very much.
Wayne, because of the fact that New Orleans is so rich in culture, and you, Kenesha, myself, are from a part of the world perhaps the richest in culture, it would have meant that going to New Orleans, and although you've been there already for your own personal endeavors, but being there would have in some ways made you reflect and say, boy, it's almost like you're going back to your roots, from cultural Jamaica to cultural New Orleans.
Definitely. And the tour guides gave us in-depth explanations as to how the city developed, why it's here, say why people settled here as opposed to there. You know, there's the river and there's the little I don't remember what them call it. It's like a sink
the sink.
That is where a lot of the damage from Katrina, from the hurricane was. And you know, you can stay upstream and why them settled there and the Indians them did this so and the cowboy them did this so and the Africans came in and brought their food and their music, and it's like a whole fusion of cultures and ethnicities.
Together, it's not just one.
In New Orleans. It's a different state, as you say, it's culture rich, and we got a full experience as to everything that New Orleans had to offer.
Full view, full explanation, full even them cemetery. George, see them cemetery?
Yeah.
Come like somewhere where you could actually live. Because what happens, our understanding, because they are below sea level, they do not bury their dead underground like us where we dig 6 feet down. No, they have their colossum or
mausoleum.
Above so they bury them above ground.
Yes.
The cemetery, that's nice, something like some house.
You speak of Bourbon Street. I remember when we were there, I think it was 2017, and we were coming back from the Smoothie King. We were coming, Superdome we were coming from, so just next door. So we took this white guy offered us a ride. The man with the rickshaw running.
Yeah.
So the person you can't carry him say, yeah man, come on, you know. Yeah. So two of us jumped in there and the man started run. But where we were staying was near to Bourbon Street, but he took a route that he was trying to avoid traffic and people.
Okay.
And we came up on a place and we had to walk through Bourbon Street. The crowd thick like bush. There's so much people are doing this hours a night just enjoying themselves. It was amazing.
Right true.
What they explained to us also was that Bourbon Street was the tourist attraction.
Yeah.
So you won't find many locals there.
Right.
So probably that's why it's always so festive, because the persons, they're just going there, doing what they're doing, and then they're just gone.
Yeah.
So they're not there to stay. So Bourbon Street is really the tourist attraction right there. So
Tell me about
not many locals.
Tell me about the basketball now, Wayne. On court, what you saw. You saw the GOAT. Well, she said the GOAT. You saw the outstanding, the great LeBron. Anything you want to call it.
But hear the joke, right?
Yeah.
You see, Pelican Spurs, place nice, place about 3/4 full. You see, the LeBron effect. The next night, you see the Lakers them. All right, the Lakers, we know because Lakers is Jamaica country, right? Yeah. So Lakers just have a different kind of appeal. International fans, it's almost like the home crowd advantage wasn't
with the Pelicans
really there.
It was like a 50-50.
It was like a 50-50.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong, you know, you can't ramp with the Pelicans fans in that Smoothie King arena, but the Lakers them have them fans.
Yeah.
Because I hear that you have some fans who they follow LeBron anywhere he goes.
Yes.
So if LeBron come play basketball in the Caribbean, them is theme fans wherever
I
he
would
go.
have been one of those fans if I had the access to follow him wherever he goes.
Ooh, you hear that? Big talk. That man.
No man, a LeBron number one fan.
If I could follow him everywhere, I would.
So hold on now, we in the stadium, remember say Pelicans are hosts, we know.
Yeah.
And we have to say, Kenisha, calm down. Remember say we dep on Pelicans, them ticket. Watch out now. Mr. Kenisha, you know, but Kenisha.
George, I was sitting in front of a man. It seems like him hate LeBron more than everything else. God, the man boo LeBron and so him a boo LeBron.
So you cheer?
Yeah, LeBron.
No man, them hardcore. But the energy though, the energy and the vibe, and you get to see the cheerleaders them and them have them board, and I said defense.
We ain't talk about the lady with the plates. The lady with the plate on the one-wheel bicycle.
Give me that story.
Halftime show now. This lady come up, right, and she on a bicycle that is like 10 feet tall, and she balance a one-wheel bicycle.
Like the unicycle,
unicycle, and she have some little, you know, them Chinese balls, right? And she put them on her foot and flick them up and land them on her head. So me I say, all right, she got 1, she got 2, she got 3. And me say she are going so good, right? Some still so now me I said, no, this lady need to stop. She need to stop now while she's ahead. Yeah. The lady flick up about 5 or 6. Me see them a tumble down, and I said the lady overdid it. Me say she overdid it, you know. But I mean, just trust me, man. The experience was all right. cause we in the stadium, so we feel the vibe, right?
Yes.
When Lakers them have the 20-point lead, you know, you can't get the fans them to send nothing. Them get quiet, man walk, man go buy hot dog, this and that. Because the whole stadium I say look like we lose. Look like we lose. Boy, the Pelicans them never give up, in a Brandon McCollum them turn up.
Yeah, man.
What the next one?
CJ
McCollum.
Yeah, man. And Brandon Ingram.
Because we met Brandon.
Yeah,
Brandon was injured the first night.
Yes.
Right, so we met Brandon Ingram and get to hold a little vibe with him. We never know, so the boy didn't bad.
Yeah, man.
Turn up the scheme.
You know, it's funny you talk about Kenisha, that if you had the wherewithal, you'd follow LeBron in the way that the fans did. I remember when we were there again, so of course we were there for All-Star Weekend, and LeBron was coming into town. But I met a family of mother, father, 2 children. No, 3 children. They had driven all the way from Jacksonville to New Orleans because they said that they are Pelicans fans. And of course they said, well, we always drive for games, but we had the incentive of coming to see LeBron.
Yeah, man.
The king.
Because even that's, with you saying that, we saw where CJ McCollum, his mom's birthday was the same day, and he had introduced her to LeBron. So that interviewer was saying, you know that your son just beat LeBron? And she's like, I know, but it's LeBron.
LeBron.
So it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It's LeBron.
Yeah.
And for me, being in the same arena with him,
Yeah.
the same space with him, being able to see him, not only him alone, you know, but you know the others, but everybody know. King James.
Yes.
The
I
goat.
remember, you know, it kind of shaky. Remember, say he missed the
Yeah,
game.
we never know if he was going to play.
injured. We weren't sure. Remember, say it was a last-minute decision to make him play now. But that made the trip all the more special.
He knew I was
we
going
actually
to be
got
there.
to watch
He knew you were going to be there.
He knew. He knew I was going to be there, and he wanted me to see him
in action.
Live, personal, up close. Yeah, man.
Wayne, you are usually the man that the people come to see. You've been a part of so many huge things. It's funny, when Kenisha said that she was LeBron's biggest fan, I remember first year university, a friend of mine in the same marketing program, they were talking about Wayne Marshall because they knew him from Woolman's. And a girl said, yeah, me Wayne Marshall biggest fan, me and AC Ray. She even used to wear the bandana over her fort. She's from Corfield Gardens. I won't call her name, but you know who you are. Man, she said she had Wayne Marshall biggest fan of AC. So I know that kind of feeling. How did you feel, Mr. Marshall? Rocked so many stages in your life. You've been with people. Look, Killer, your general, my general too. Killer rock Super Bowl. And you in the Smoothie King James on the floor. Talk to me about you feeling now like the fan, like the man who was a boomba, like them bright, you think turn up.
No, trust me. I was there. I was in awe of the whole experience. I was in awe of his athleticism. Just the sheer size, because we got a behind the scenes tour of the arena. We got to go into the locker room to see.
Yes, sure.
George,
shoes them big
I
stuff.
could have put on any one of the players' them shoes with my shoes on.
Yeah, man.
Easy.
I still have space.
I never realized that they were such big specimens. You know what I'm saying? So when you're there and you get to see, and we actually got to shoot around on the court.
Yes.
So then I realized, well, under the free throw, it's not there as
easy.
as boom, a beer break that throw. Worse when we got to the 3-point line, I'm mistaken. So I have to put my shoulder in and reach the rim. And I'm like, yo, you know, so them man really worth the money.
Yeah, they
because we make it look so easy, swish. As that was one thing for rackle it down, you know.
Man.
But you see the swish.
Yeah, man, the Steph Curry swish.
Okay. You see the fade away them. You see the under pressure. You see the stadium and the fans them and lick the something them.
And the hook on it. Trust me.
Is a whole thing.
A whole different ball game. Being there, seeing it. And actually seeing it on TV and actually being there, seeing it live and in living color.
I have a different respect. I have a different respect for what they do. Definitely.
A couple of times I've been interviewing NBA players, and you know me just give them the mic for hold, because me can't stretch up on these. I'm shorter than both of you. And for me, it's hard. I like when I see Curry and these smaller guys. Of course, Curry's not short. But relative to me, So Kenisha, so you said it has been the experience of a lifetime so far. You got to meet the king, which you're eternally grateful for. You said because he knew you were coming, he shook off the injury to be there.
Yes, he did.
What would you say to somebody else who has hoop dreams just like yourself?
Well, to be honest, George, follow your dream. Follow it, because honestly, I was kind of iffy and butty to enter the competition. But I'm a huge basketball fan. I'm a huge LeBron James fan. So people can call me wagonist, but I don't carry a team. I carry LeBron.
No problem with that.
So wherever he goes, I'm there.
Yes.
And I'm a huge fan of Sports Max.
Yes.
Wayne can tell you. Even over there,
Yes.
Yeah, man.
in New Orleans, I'm watching Jamaica Premier League on my phone.
That's true.
Easy.
That's true.
Easy. 1, 2, 3. Sports Max app download, bap here, right?
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
so I'm always watching Sports Max. And I was kind of iffy, but then I say, you know, so I'm going to become hours I was Sports Max. You know, so my time. And just follow your dream. If you have a dream, follow it. There's nothing that you can't do if you don't believe.
Wayne, lastly, again, you have done so much in your music career now, in your new career as social media influencer with your family. But I'm suggesting to you, my friend, this New Orleans experience is probably top 5.
Yeah, it's up there. It's up there. I'm not telling a lie, and because usually when I travel out of Jamaica, I'm on business.
Yeah, man.
So I don't have time to go visit, tour, this, that. So I would definitely put it way up there. Definitely
Talk
put it way
about
up there.
your first cousin who made sure that she found you.
Yeah, no.
Couldn't find anybody.
Yeah, no. One of our supporters, one of our MTN family, realized watching the social media, watching the posts that we were there, came out to the game with our big sign.
Yeah.
I'm here to meet the Mitchells.
Like,
when I Mitchell did it.
Right. So the NBA staff was kind enough to find her and bring her up to the suite where we were.
Yeah.
So that kind of made it even.
Surreal.
It made it even. I'm glad you mentioned that, man. I'm glad you reminded me of that. That made it even sweeter, you know. So big up Maisha from New Orleans who came out to see me.
All right,
yeah, man.
All right, so the NBA sweepstakes promotion, the winner, Kenesha Sutherland, Wayne Marshall, was in her company. They took New Orleans by storm. They watched 2 Pelicans games. The loss to the Spurs and the win over the Lakers the night after. But regardless of the result for the Lakers junkie, Kenesha, she said the fact of being in the same building, breathing the same air as the great man, an experience of a lifetime. And Wayne Marshall says in totality what he experienced in New Orleans is way up there among the list of things that he has accomplished and been a part of in his own life and career. So you know what that all equates to, viewers? Happiness all around. We take a break here on the Sportsman Zone. Back with more.
Higher than a gypsy, cross the zone. Tonight it would a risky. Wanna be down, I panic on Lewinsky. Don't make no sound, but yet them all a rinse me. Asking around, I wonder what me drinks me. I mean them want this thing.
Thank you for watching Sportsmax on YouTube. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and to click the notification bell to stay informed.